Hello, welcome back to my haunted library. It's Regina. I'm back today with a tag video, and I was tagged by the lovely Merce at Harpies in the Trees, and I'm going to link her channel below. She has a great channel and very unique videos, and I always enjoy watching. And this is a fun idea, so hopefully I'll do it right. This is called the Necromancy Cult Sacrifice book tag. So I'll write out a list of horror characters from books and movies, and choose three, and then of those three, say which ones you would want to do a necromancy with, like fooling around with the dead. Okay. Start a cult or do a sacrifice. Now, I'm guessing the sacrifice would be of the character, or maybe together sacrifice someone. I don't know, something like that. We're just going to go with it. So I was looking for a fun thing to put my pieces of paper in, and I pulled the mystery machine off the shelf. Now, I was going to put it in this like cage thing. This thing probably has a name, and I'm not that much of a nerd about Scooby-Doo to remember, although I loved it when I was a kid. And it looks like we got a threesome going in the front seat. So I'm just going to randomly pull three names, and I don't know how many rounds I'll go, but let's just try it. So I'm not looking. 1, 2, 3. So we got Jack Torrance from The Shining, Alien, the alien creature, and Pinhead. Okay, so which one of those three would I do? Necromancy, cult, or sacrifice? Okay, well, this isn't... Well, Pinhead would be the cult because there's already a cult, the Order of the Gash, so... Whew, that was easy. Jack Torrance, I would definitely do necromancy with because I think that would be a lot of fun. And Alien, we're going to sacrifice Alien because, he's a danger to himself and others. So this is fun. All right, so we're on to round 2. The Tall Man from Phantasm, Samara from The Ring, and Mrs. Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Okay, well, off the bat, sacrifice Samara. I mean, that kid has got to go. All right, so that was easy. The Tall Man cult, I can see that because he already kind of has a cult. He's the Tall Man. And he controls all those little aliens. So definitely Mrs. Voorhees for necromancy because she's always fiddling around with the dead and she's trying to raise her dead son, and she would be fine to play with that. Next round, we have Michael Myers from Halloween, Reggie from Phantasm, and Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. Okay, I love Reggie. So I'm trying to think, what can I do with Reggie that would be the most fun from this list? And I think necromancy. All right, just because it seems creative and we can have good time together, driving around in the CUDA and, eating ice cream. Michael Myers, sacrifice. I don't like Michael Myers. He scares me. Get rid of him. And Hannibal Lecter definitely would be a great cult leader. He has that kind of personality. Okay, next. All right, we have Norman Bates from Psycho, the Candyman from Candyman, and Carrie White from Carrie. Okay, so sacrifice Carrie. All right. I mean, she's already kind of been sacrificed anyway, and she's really kind of, I don't see having fun with her doing necromancy and starting a cult. That's a possibility, but let's just say sacrifice. Norman Bates, definitely necromancy because he's already doing it with his mother, and the Candyman, a cult because he already has like a cult. So this is weird how this is working out. All right, next we have Annie from Misery, Regan from The Exorcist, and Pennywise. Okay, Regan from The Exorcist is our sacrifice. Sorry, Regan. Annie Wilkes will be the cult because we can have a Stephen King cult together. That would be really fun. And Pennywise doing necromancy. Pennywise is a cult too, but I don't know. To me, that seems to make sense. Okay, so next, a Damien Thorne, and that could be Damien, little Damien, all the way up to a grown-up Damien, Chucky, and Buffalo Bill. Okay, Buffalo Bill, I hate Buffalo Bill, so he's going to be my sacrifice. despise that character. Damien Thorne will do necromancy. No, Chucky will do necromancy with, and Damien will be our cult. It's a lot easier than I thought. So I am down to the last 3, and this has been so much fun. The mystery machine is all empty. So we have Victor Frankenstein, Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror, and Lestat, Matilda's favorite. This is hard because they're all 3 so great. How can you decide who you're going to sacrifice of these 3? Well, I would say let's sacrifice Victor Frankenstein because he dies at the end. Sorry for the spoiler. Let's do necromancy with Lestat because he would be tons of fun to play in cemeteries with. And for Frankenfurter is going to be our cult because can you think of a more fun cult than hanging out with Frankenfurter and Riff Raff and the rest and doing the time warp all night? So how fun is this? All right, so I'm going to tag a couple people. And maybe they've already done the tag, and if I don't tag you, feel free to jump in and do it. But I'm going to tag Andrew from Grumpy Andrew's Horror House because he is a wealth of knowledge on these different horror characters, especially from obscure like horror films. And just to bring it back at Jason's Weird Reads, he's always tagging me, so I'm going to return the favor. And I'm going to also tag Alex from Hey Little Thrifter because I know her answers are going to be really fun. So I hope you enjoyed playing this little game with me. Please do the tag because I'm dying to see what the rest of you are going to do. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for stopping by my haunted library, and I'll see you soon. Bye!